Here we go, and game. Nice. Okay, so just to give you a rundown of what we did here. We went with a custom character, obviously same portrait. We are a oracle, and we are a pure oracle. So we're not going to go into like a side thing. We're just going to go straight up pure oracle. I think it's the most balanced ones. Like every other one has like slight bonuses towards something or something else, but like I think that I want something that's a little bit more balanced, so I have a little bit more like you know, a flexibility into what I want to do. A thing to keep in mind is we're gonna have very low HP at the start, so we're gonna have to like keep that in mind and hopefully not die, especially because oracles typically are spellcasters, but we're gonna go melee with one. We're gonna basically turn like the oracle into like a spell casting paladin of vengeance ish. We are gonna be in Asimaar, and the heritage that I've chosen is Angelkin, which means that we basically get we are part angel, and we get a bonus +2 bonus to strength and charisma, and a racial bonus +2 to religion and use magic device, which is going to be nice. And also we get a healing spell. We get a lesser restoration healing spell per day, once per day, on top of every other healing spell we're going to get. That's the thing that we didn't really have like a proper healer last time. So this time around, I think we're going to have like a bit more fun, because we'll have like a bit more stuff to do and be able to kind of sustain ourselves a little bit more when we go through the fights. It might make some fights a little bit tougher, because, especially because like HP wise, like, you know, we're not going to have a whole lot, but we'll see what happens. We are going to get the background. We picked leader. So that doesn't really matter, to be honest. It's not a big deal. It's mostly because I get I think like the leader, I like the idea of being a noble leader, like as a background story character. Also, if I understand this correctly, it says if my character already has the skill, like proficiency, like greatsword, for example, or an armor proficiency granted by the selected background from her class during character creator, then I get a bonus of +1 in case of skill, a +1 bonus in case of weapon proficiency, and a yeah. So I get like a +1 bonus in case of this, if I understand this correctly, a +1 bonus to weapon proficiency, which is gonna be nice, because if that is the case, I'm gonna explain why. I get proficiency into everything. I think I get I think my class eventually gets proficiency into martial weapons, which means I think by default it means that you get proficiency to everything. I think that's what this means. And so if I get proficiency into every single weapon, then that means this bonus here turns into a +1 specifically for greatswords, or a +1 for longswords. Which is going to be nice, because I want to go greatsword this time around. Again, well, I want to keep the same kind of idea that I have with my paladin originally, just as a oracle. The stats are going to be this. So 19, 10, 12, 10, 10, 18. Charisma is going to be useful because spellcasting, a lot of spells has to do with charisma. And I get a number of bonus spells based on my charisma score, which is like +4 here, which is going to be super nice. Also, I'm a melee character, so +4 strength makes sense. And a little bit of constitution, so I get like a little bit more resist, like will resist and that kind of stuff, and fortitude resist, but also a little bit more hit points. And everything else is going to be at 0, at a +0, meaning that I won't have any malices. Like, I won't be penalized. I'll be kind of like just average. And then skills. I decided to go with lore religion again, same as I did with my paladin. Persuasion and use magic device. Now, I'm not technically proficient to use magic device, but I do get a +2 because of my racial. I like the idea of being able to use like you know, like wands and scrolls and that kind of stuff. So by having it like a pretty high, we're going to be able to do a bunch of stuff here. I'm not going to bother with anything else. Mainly like athletics and mobility. I'm not even going to bother with those because unfortunately they are impacted by armor. As soon as I put on heavy armor, which is probably going to be the case, these are going to tank. They're going to go like in the pooper. I didn't even realize that when I made like my first character, but apparently that's the case. I noticed it. I'm noticing it now, which means that it makes no sense to dump in like a bunch of points here, because anyway it'll be impacted and I'll be screwed. So yeah, so for now we're gonna leave those as is. Ideally like a high mobility would be nice if I could like bump it up somehow later or something, but I don't want to lose like either. I mean, +1 and 2 magic device, not the end of the world, but it's just a +1 here. It doesn't really help. So yeah, whatever. Cool. Now, next up was feat. So I picked power attack, which is a -1 on attack rolls, but I get a +2 on melee damage rolls, meaning that we'll hit pretty hard. We'll just have a hard time hitting. And I'm hoping I'm going to be able to kind of alleviate that by buffing my attack roll and stuff like that. Hold on. Okay. So yeah. So that's the idea here. Then onto the oracle stuff, and that's where it gets weird. Oracles get a curse, but then they get like a bonus afterwards, like a mystery. So essentially, I think the way it works is like the oracle is supposed to be like the random dude or random dudette that gets a like a curse on them or something, like they're cursed by the gods or by bad luck or something like that, and then through the curse or whatever, they get like a vision, like a revelation, and then they're able to use that as like to power up their themselves. So in the specific case, there's like a whole bunch of stuff. You can see that like you're like this one I read earlier. It's like you're like there's like fairies that keep pranking you all the time. That's your curse, for example. And the thing is, like, every curse has a malus, but it has a ton of bonuses. And I find that super interesting. For example, the one I picked is lame. So lame makes it that one of my legs is permanently injured, which means that my base regular speed is reduced by 10 feet. So that's not super good. However, my speed can never, at level 1, can never be reduced by being too encumbered. So even if I have like a ton of stuff on my, like in my party's backpack, it will never impact my speed. On top of that, at level 5, I'm immune to being fatigued. I can be exhausted, but not fatigued. At 10, my speed is never reduced by armor, which is going to be super nice because we might be wearing heavy armor. So that means we're going to be able to kind of go like at a regular speed. And then at the 15th level, I'm also immune to exhaustion. I can never be tired. The game is that deep? Oh, it is. It truly is. Oh, yeah. It's super deep. But there's a bunch of different things. Like, I could have gone with, like, the one with the fairies, for example. It's super funny. It's like you get pranked by fairies, which means that, like, occasionally you're, all the time, you get a -4 to your initiative checks, which means you always start the fight later than everybody else. However, you get a bunch of fairy spells. Every few level, you get a bunch of fairy spells. So, like, at first you get, like, fairy fire, and then later on you get glitter dust, mirror image, confusion, insanity. And there's a bunch of other ones, like, I don't know, like that one here. I find that one is super cool. It's like you're kind of, like, cursed by hell. That one is kind of cool. It's just that it doesn't really fit what I want to do because it makes me kind of lawful evil, and I want to go lawful good. So it kind of doesn't, like, work, but I find it super interesting. So you get like a -3 penalty on persuasion skill checks if they are used for diplomacy, but if you are intimidating someone, you get a +2 because again, you're hellbound. You also get a bunch more stuff. You get like +4 in all saving throws against charm effect. You get immunity to fire. You're just immune to fire at level 10. At level 15, any weapon you wield is automatically lawful and evil. Meaning that like anytime you're fighting an enemy that has like a damage reduction against either of those two things, or whatever, like doesn't have damage reduction against either of those two things, or has like a damage reduction against like good or whatever, you just like screw those guys and you just hit them. So but I do prefer lame. Lame is I think is kind of cool. It's kind of like my character like had like a weird childhood, probably like my like one of my legs was injured and stuff, but then I got like a revelation, and then I'm starting to be like super good. Speaking of the revelation or the mystery in this case, I shouldn't say revelation because revelation is a separate thing. The mystery for me is going to be battle, because I want to be a melee character, so I get access to these spells at each of these levels up until level 9. So I get like enlarged person at level 1 as a spell, bold strength level 2, and so on, like level 3 magic vestment, and etc. and so forth. There's a bunch of them too here. We could have made like a necromancer or something, like bones. Like with bones, you get like animate dead and like a bunch of different things. Like it's kind of crazy. Flame, you can like summon like elementals, like fire elementals and stuff like that. Like volcanic eruption and a bunch of different things. Life is just more healing. Nature, stone, waves, winds. But yeah, for me personally, I'm gonna go with battle. Is what we're gonna do. So yeah, battle. My points are still there. Okay. Unfortunately, it just reset my revelation here. I went with skillet arms, which makes me proficient in heavy armor, which means I'm going to be able to equip heavy armor right away. And also, I'm going to be able I'm proficient in every martial weapon, which includes, I believe, great swords. So, which is great. And then the spell here, you can choose additional spells. I can choose either inflict or cure. I want cure because I want to be able to heal more. So with that, we get like a little bit more bonuses there. So my actual regular spells, I'm picking Divine Favor, which is a buff, like a +1 luck bonus to attack, which is going to go against my -1 that I get. So it's going to nullify it a little bit. And then Shield of Fate, which is a nice bonus because I'm going to be using a two-handed sword, so I'm not going to be able to equip a shield. So having a spell that is a shield that gives me a deflection bonus is going to be super helpful. To not be like kind of hit in the face too hard. Yamade, obviously, same deity. I still like the idea of going with like a kind of avenging angel kind of deal. Like Light of the Sword, Lady of Valor, Justice and Honor. It's either Yamade or it's the other one that we saw yesterday. What was it? Siren Ray, was it? No, Healing Light. That's Healing Light. It's not the same. Yeah, no, never mind. So that one. We're gonna be lawful good. I could be neutral good, but I want to go lawful good. Appearance is already set. I've already picked everything that I wanted.
I'll take care of it.
Voice.
We won't falter.
Brave, as I had yesterday.
Stand with me. I do not find this to be useful. We shall overcome.
No, I'm gonna go with brave.
With all your might.
Because I'm gonna be melee, so it makes more sense.
We cannot be defeated.
Yes. So here we go. That's us right now. Okay, so the speed, my speed is going to be super low, unfortunately, because of lame. So I won't be able to move as far as everybody else. I'm going to be a little bit limited with that, which is fine because I'm not supposed to be a tank anyway. The goal will be to get to the target after everybody else. So it works that way. It's great. So yeah, that works for me. Yeah, so we get like 4 level 1 spell, infinite cantrips. We do have some cantrips, I think. And I do get like a bunch of bonus spells on top of that, so we're good. And yeah. Let's go. Let's get started. Hey, Raven, what's up, man? Let's see like how much it lags compared to yesterday. It might still lag quite a bit, so just keep that in mind. Oh, double Chino. Oh, I don't know if I should do it with this game. Hey, Sub with 100 cheers. Thank you so much. Oh, I love your face. Sub, you're one day closer to being Sub again. That's so nice. I will try double Chino. Hey, Carton, what's up, man? So, in case you missed the start of the stream, I'm restarting, and there's a reason for that. Is I want to try real time with pause the entire way through. I didn't like not being able to cast any spell with my main character, and also I made a bunch of mistakes in character creation that now I'm noticing, and I kind of want to redo
we got a wounded fighter.
and do
Can
better.
We get a healer over here?
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't she be carted off somewhere else like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
The main thing, Raven, is just because like I'm scared that like right now the face is on top of the Stream Raider timer, so I'm gonna have to like either move it around or not. If I can't, I'll just let you know and we'll refund the points. Yeah, no worries though. I appreciate the thought. That was nice. Oh yeah, we're streaming today. Yeah, I have a day off today. So we're gonna stream. We're gonna stream long.
Everyone, step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to her? The wound looks nasty. Who did this to her?
Demons, Prelate. We found her barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
The walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right. We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take her weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules. She can get her things back after the festival.
Oh, I rebooted my PC. Hold on. That's an issue. Oh, I mean, it's underneath the timer. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, hold on. I just realized I rebooted my PC, so like the butt is not up right now. Let me get the butt up. Let's go, bot. Let's go. Hello? Do you mind opening, or what are we doing right now? Yeah, so I should be able to get up to where we were yesterday in about like 2 or 3 hours. Even playing on hard, because I'm going to go real time with boss is going to go a lot faster, and I know what I'm doing now, and I know where to explore and what to do, so it's going to be a lot faster, for at least for the start of the area. It should be a lot more action-y as well. So watching it should be a little bit more interesting. Okay, chat bot is up.
O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor, Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy, heal her wounds.
Yeah, I won't give up that easily.
Hear, hear! That's the Crusader spirit. My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there! Yes, you! Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev.
Oh, yes, but that's perfect then. Yeah, that's awesome.
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
I'll get her. Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Be quick about it before it's too late. Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
I'm a crusader and I came to fight demons.
Oh, Iomade saved me from green recruits. They come without planning, without preparation, and they die before they even see their first real battle. I don't know whether to laugh or cry at the utter waste of it all.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that.
My dear prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor woman. She has been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of her.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that, so I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed she was wounded near Canabris. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls, and the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of the city.
No. I guess.
Pry loose the grudging grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
Thank you for helping me.
I accept your thanks. But my work is not yet done.
For you?
My name is Terendelev. I am the protector of the city.
Are you really a dragon?
You don't believe me? Perhaps I should retake my true form and engulf this square with my ice breath to win your trust. Pay no mind to my current guise. I appear this way when I walk among the people. I would hamper the festivities if I tried to attend in my true form.
What happened to me?
I do not know yet, and that troubles me. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully.
Yeah, she's actually a dragon. That's the crazy part. Can I go?
Certainly, but be careful. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return. But do not be discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, protector of Canabris. We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
Merriment is one of the best medicine. True. Right, so I can now explore the city, walk around and do stuff. So when a quest updates, yeah, movement, I know all of that stuff. Okay, hold on. Let's take a look here. So sample the festival's drinks, throw dart at a target, and hit a mannequin. So this is the darts. Nice. Very cool. Let's see here. I want to hide my headgear. Oh, so I can show my class equipment or not. So this is, if I don't show my class equipment, this is what my actual armor looks like. If I show my class equipment, then it doesn't look like that. Interesting. Yeah, I'd rather have this look. I feel like more like a warrior that way. They took my sword though. I don't have a sword anymore. What else can I do here? Wait. Aha. Suck him one.
Lord of Locusts, leave my city!
Let the feast begin.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
The crazy part is like, what's the, like, so the like, she basically saw him come, she transformed into a dragon, and instantly he one-shot her. Instantly. So to catch you up, guys, on the story a little bit, basically this town is supposed to be protected by a ward stone. There's supposed to be like a thing that prevents demons from entering. And also, the lady dragon was like the protector of the city. So on top of like the stone, we had the dragon. Now, the demons entered anyway, even though the stone was still there, which means that there's something wrong with them, or maybe it's not in town anymore. And on top of that, the dragon was one-shotted. So yeah, we're basically screwed. So I feel like in this choice here, because he mentions that he can help me if I want to flee, or he can give me a weapon. I think if I choose to flee, he's gonna give me a scroll with a spell on it, and if I choose to fight, he gives me a weapon. But I'm pretty sure the weapon is like it's a crossbow, I think, and I don't really want a crossbow. So maybe the protective spell is better here.
Yeah, you have. You owe me your life. I'm the one who found you outside the walls and brought you inside to be healed. I see they patched you up. Good thing they did it before the attack, or else you'd have been done for.
Who is this Carrie?
You must have got a good drubbing around the head, friend. Discari's a demon lord. The most fearsome enemy of all crusaders and all living things, come to think of it.
So in this area that we're in, it's like an entire like region of the world. There's like this massive kind of like crevice or canyon that leads directly to hell, and monsters keep pouring out of it like demons. And there's been multiple crusades to kind of like stop him from pouring out. And unfortunately, you know, every time they get stronger and stronger, we have to send another crusade to kind of beat them up. And eventually we placed like ward stones in a bunch of different cities to kind of make sure that the demons could not approach these cities at all. To kind of like contain them in this one area, but now apparently it's not working because they're wrecking us. So yeah. What's the situation in the city? Outside of, you know, what we see right now around us.
Who knows? Everything's on fire, crashing down around our ears. Place is crawling with demons. Looks like a whole army attacked the city. We're sitting ducks.
So I'm gonna go look for a way out of here. Give me that protective spell.
Right away. Stand still now. No fidgeting while I
Oh,
cast
it's a
this
buff.
on you.
He doesn't give me the scroll. He literally casts a spell on me. Yeah, that's kind of garbage. Was there like a quick save made? No. Last save was at 7 minutes. And
Good luck.
damn it.
Try not to get eaten now.
The halfling's words are drowned out by a terrible rumbling and the rustling of countless tiny wings.
Take that, bughead.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts.
So it's this exact same cutscene. It's just the difference is it's the dwarf that shoots the arrow instead of me. If you get the crossbow, then you shoot the arrow instead of the dwarf shooting it, and then he opens the floor like that.
The silver dragon Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
And here we go. Here we go. Let's save here for a second. Let's do the stream.